episode number 2 of the Straight Outta COGC podcast. Today I'm your host, Michael. I'm joined by Jack Doyle.
Hello.
And Callum Watson.
Hello.
Unfortunately, Lewis McLean, our previous host, is not here today. He's in New York. We hope he has a good time, but that's a good thing we've got Callum to replace him. So for today's episode, we're focusing on pop music. Basically, if you don't know how this series works, each episode we focus on a different music genre. First episode we did hip hop, and today we're doing pop. So, are you both fans of pop music particularly?
I can't say I'm the biggest. It's
I
just
mean,
not fun.
Of some pop that I think I can too easily maybe disregard pop.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's the same with me, to be honest, but I think it is quite an interesting genre, I think.
Yeah.
What do you think the definition of pop actually is? Because it's kind of a, like, people say it just means like popular music. Do you think that's accurate? Like, what do you think it means as a genre?
That's what I thought it was, but it's just sort of anything commercial, like easy to listen to, repeatable, catchy hooks, something like you can dance to, basically.
Pretty much.
Kind of like that.
I mean, yeah, I don't think it's maybe sticks to one genre. I think it's evolved over time through different genres, and it's all, no matter what, I think what defines pop music is how it reflects the sort of political and social movement and culture of the time, but it can be flexible. But I think you're saying about the actual structure of the music. I don't know about that, but the actual structure of the music, you're saying sort of how that defines pop music.
Well, I've done a bit of research, and I think it's agreed that the structure of pop music basically, what consists of a pop song is it has a steady rhythm, has a repetitive chord progression that fits with the rhythm, has a memorable and catchy melody, and a chorus that repeats 2 to 3 times. Like basically every popular pop song like matches that structure more or less. So now that we've covered like what pop actually is, like how did it actually start?
Well, see, first of all, I thought it sort of started in the 20s with jazz and then sort of developed from there. But when I was reading up, I saw on a site that actually argued that it started in the 19th century.
So even further.
With like people and families gathering around their piano in their home and playing music, and that sort of created a demand for sheet music, which started the music publishing industry, which, you know, is sort of the start of music being widely available and sort of commercially viable other than live performance. And then in the early 20th century, there's obviously the invention of the phonograph, so people could actually listen to a recording of live performances, which made music available at home and anywhere you go. And I think that's when sort of this really started to bloom, and that's when popular music started, I think.
Yeah, because what I've got is it wasn't really called pop music until like the late 40s when they used it to just describe anything that wasn't jazz or classical music.
Yeah, so it wasn't really like its own genre back then. It was just like used to describe
popular music at the time.
Popular music that wasn't part of those two.
Yeah.
And then it evolved in the 50s to what basically rock and roll is. And the UK influence taking over America and stuff. Beatles and that.
Yeah, I mean the Beatles were like I think maybe the first sort of massive worldwide pop craze.
Yeah.
I mean,
like
you see
Mania.
you see the footage of girls in stadiums screaming over them. They're followed everywhere. I think that was maybe they were the first like absolutely massive artists, except from maybe Elvis, who was also. But yeah, I think sort of developing from jazz into rock and roll. I think that's where you can sort of see the roots of pop music, and then it sort of develops further more into the 70s and 80s with disco and funk. You have artists like Gloria Gaynor, Earth, Wind and Fire, Donna Summer, and it sort of, it started developing further, and then into the 80s and 90s, you've got hip hop and grunge coming in, and I think pop music today, I think you can find is sort of an amalgamation of all those different things.
It's literally every genre, basically.
Pretty much.
And one.
I think fan culture plays a big part in pop music, and when you're talking about Beatlemania and stuff, that's like kind of the beginning of it.
Yeah, I think, and then you see K-pop today, that's sort of people are absolutely crazy for. Yeah.
He's into K-pop?
Can't say I'm.
Can't say I'm either.
I think one of our producers is into K-pop, but we won't say. It's embarrassing there, I think, but yeah.
Michael Jackson also Like people went mental for him. Like people were like,
he is known as the king of
he
pop.
is the king of pop.
For good reason.
Yes, indeed. I'd say like the 80s are kind of like the best era for pop, in my opinion. That's when you had Michael Jackson, Prince, all these guys. The two of them actually had a feud. Did you know about that?
I didn't know about that.
I didn't. Aye, so basically, the two of them were like the two biggest like stars in the world, right?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson's Thriller is the like highest selling album of all time, still to this day. Prince, he had the #1 album, song, and movie all at the same time. So they're both huge, but because of their similarities, people would like kind of compare them.
Yeah.
And basically, Michael Jackson didn't like these comparisons. He said, this is a real quote, he said, "I don't like to be compared to Prince at all. I've proven myself since I was real little. He feels like he's my opponent. I hope he changes because, boy, he's going to get hurt."
Cool.
What do you think of that? He's been quite cocky, do you think?
I think he's right, though.
Yeah.
I think,
I do.
personally, Prince doesn't come close.
I think so.
He's up there.
He's up there.
I don't know if I think I disagree. I think Prince is one of like the best guitarists of all time. I don't know if my opinions of Michael Jackson are maybe a bit solid because of some allegations against him, but
to be fair,
I think the opinion goes that Michael
Jackson's.
Jackson's. Well, the people tend to think that Michael Jackson's a better entertainer, but Prince is a better musician.
I mean, the sort of mysticism around Prince as well that developed and the sort of.
I think they have just completely different type of music.
They are pretty
Like
different.
you can similarities, but I think they're not the same type of music.
Well, their feud got even more heated after a James Brown performance. Basically, James Brown was performing, and by chance, Michael Jackson and Prince were both in the crowd, and he invited them both up. And so, him and Michael Jackson did a duet. Everyone loved it because Michael Jackson's like a natural performer. Everyone but Prince, unfortunately, fell flat. His performance. The crowd he didn't manage to wow the crowd as much, and he also tried to swing on a prop lamppost and he fell over, which was very embarrassing. Michael Jackson said, "He made a fool of himself. He was a joke." People were running and screaming. I was so embarrassed. It was all on the video.
I mean, Michael Jackson's one of the pettiest pop artists ever.
Yeah, it's pretty petty.
Paul McCartney is sort of just suggesting to him that he should get into music publishing. And so what Michael Jackson did was he went and bought the whole Beatles catalogue.
Oh, he did, yeah.
He wouldn't give anything back to Paul McCartney.
That's actually quite funny, though.
Yeah, Michael Jackson's actually like he was rich anyway, but because of that, he's like
a
billionaire. So yeah. The two actually almost collaborated on Michael Jackson's song "Bad," but Prince didn't want to because
they almost collaborated on. I remember it was a charity single.
what's it called? We Are the
World.
We Are the World. That's it.
Yeah.
But on "Bad," it wasn't just because they had bad blood. That wasn't the main reason. It's because Prince didn't want it to be Michael Jackson's like project, if you know what I mean. Like, he didn't want to be like this. He didn't want to like seem inferior compared to him again. So that was kind of the main thing. And unfortunately, they never cleared their beef. They both unfortunately passed away. So you think you both prefer Michael Jackson?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think Michael
I think
Jackson
I do.
produced more hits, but there's something about Prince that's just.
I think there's
I don't
some
know.
Prince songs that I prefer over a lot of Michael Jackson songs. But as MJ's whole catalogue,
That's
I
true.
think I prefer his more.
I don't know. I think just Prince, just like is cool personified. I don't know.
Yeah. So do you remember when he changed his name to?
Oh yeah,
No.
was that
So
because
basically-
it was like a trademark
There was,
issue?
there was
or
a
something?
trademark issue with his record company, and he changed his name from Prince to like.
The symbol.
It was just a symbol. His name wasn't even like something you could pronounce. It was just I changed his name to a symbol, and
I don't know about this.
so people basically like when they talked about Prince, they would call him the artist formerly known as Prince because they couldn't say his name, and it was basically just like as a jab at like his record people. But yeah.
What do you guys think of the sort of state of pop today? I mean, is it declining? Is it a golden age? Like, what do you think of it today?
I think definitely the golden age has been.
Yeah, I think it's declining.
Do you think we just say that because of nostalgia though, or do you think that's actual?
No,
Not really.
I just think pop now is it was already commercialized. I think it's too commercialized.
Yeah, it's like
now.
mass produced. It's kind of like a
Yeah.
product more than like an actual.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't feel any passion.
Yeah. See what I said about like the formula for like a pop song like that. It's just kind of like proves
Rinse
it's like
and repeated.
rinse and repeat. It's just like use that to mass produce almost.
I feel like that is still good artists of
Oh, definitely.
pop, but it's just the majority.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of
I mean, yeah. You look at the
falling off.
charts today,
Yeah.
and there's just I
like,
don't think
there's
there's
so many I
anything like.
couldn't name.
I mean, and then when I was growing up, all the massive artists in the charts, and it wasn't like maybe the most complex music, but it was sort of captured everyone in a way I don't think that happens today. But I don't know if that's just because we were younger. But
Yeah, true.
I mean,
I think you do grow out of it.
Mm-hmm.
mm,
I think pop's definitely like pop
I mean, I feel like
targets a
anyone
certain
can listen to
Yeah.
it.
I think it
that's-
targets a
that's
certain
their thing,
age
is
range.
They go for broad.
Yeah.
yeah. I think there's such a different way in how music is monetized now. The pop scene is so different, but in a way, it's better because there's so many more artists than there ever was before making music, and there's so
Yeah.
much more choice, and there's sort of all sorts of niches in pop music that are really good with independent artists. But I think the sort of industry as a whole, I don't know if it hits the same heights. But I
Yeah.
mean,
I
we
think
sort
I
of
agree.
touched on it, but sort of pop music compared to other genres, do you think is often seen as not as sort of artistically creative or interesting? Like, do you buy into that, or do you think that's?
I think it can be, but it's just not.
Yeah, I think for the majority, it's less creative than a lot of other genres,
Mhm.
even though it's just a mixture of so many. Like you've got pop, rock, pop,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Like it's kind of a combination.
I mean, yeah, I guess the main priority of pop music is money, and that drives
Yeah.
it, and then other things come second. But I don't know. I think I too easily sort of disregard pop music, and there is some I find that I really like, but I don't know. I think maybe I get in my own way, and sort of the perceptions around pop music
Yeah.
cloud it for me, and then I don't like it as much because of that. But
Yeah, I
I
feel like
don't know.
pop just has a bad name to me.
Yeah,
Like it could be a good song.
it's not
Yeah,
as good,
definitely.
But if someone
cool, you
says,
know?
"Oh, it's
It's
a pop song,"
it's like, oh,
I'm
okay.
like,
Yeah,
oh,
but I don't know. I think you could argue it's more evolved than the other forms of music that are made today, because pop music's sort of an amalgamation of all these other
Mm-hmm.
different genres that have developed and evolved over time,
mhm.
and sort of because there's more people making pop than everything else, it's sort of had more development, and it's sort of it's always pop music is always the future. It's always showing you the future, whereas maybe other genres of music are stuck in the past.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, what do you think about that? Do you think?
I don't think pop is just always evolving
Mm-hmm.
because it just takes from every genre
Yeah.
and just keeps adding to it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's evolved so much already. Like you think back 10 years,
That's
it
true.
was
Actually.
still completely
Yeah,
different
that's
to what
true.
it is now. So I think it just keeps evolving
Yeah.
into something different.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna go for a wee break. We're gonna come back and we're gonna. What's next? We're gonna play some
Rank-
games,
Rank our albums
rank,
as well.
rank some
Or
songs,
songs even, yeah.
and yeah. So we'll see you then.
Baby, I'm crazy. Ooh, baby, I'm crazy. Oh, baby, I'm crazy.
Right. Welcome back. We've had our break, and now we are ready to move on to the song ranking
Mhm.
of pop songs. It's me and Jack, and basically Callum is gonna critique our lists and see which
Yeah.
one he prefers. So, do you want to go first?
I'll go first. So far, the 80s, my top 5. This is in no order, by the way.
Okay.
I couldn't get an
Okay.
order.
That's fine.
But Don't Stop Till You Get Enough by MJ. Walk of Life by the Dire Straits.
Mm.
Who Can It Be Now, Men at Work, Billie Jean, MJ, and Into the Groove by Madonna.
Okay. Okay.
All
Okay.
right. That's.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I feel like you've missed out like so many classics. Like I Want to Dance with Somebody, Purple Rain. You know, I think
That's the thing, there's too many options.
it's
for
tough
the
to
I
di-
Want to
like-
Break Free, Chaos Whispers. I mean,
True.
I think you said Billie Jean, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a doubtless classic, but I don't know about the others. I don't know if they quite hit the heights of some other
Really?
80s songs. I don't know.
I think Madonna had to be there. She is known as the Queen of
The
Pop.
Queen of Pop.
I've got
okay.
two MJ King of Pop. feel like I've done alright though.
For my one, you might not like my one. For my one, I've got number 5. I've got Africa by Toto.
Oh
I,
no.
I was thinking that.
I-
I was
do you not like that
genuinely
song?
thinking
Nah.
I
that. I
love it.
love that song.
4, I've got Everywhere by Fleetwood Mac.
Great song.
Yeah.
Fleetwood Mac's
Number
great.
3, Don't Stop Believing.
Oh yeah.
That's my go-to
Classic.
karaoke song.
Is it?
Yeah. Number 2, Small Town Boy. Bronski beat. Good song. Number 1, Dancing in the Dark by Bruce Springsteen.
I mean,
love that.
I hear Dancing in the Dark, and sometimes like I'm just kind of brought to tears. You know, it's really such an emotional
It really is,
song.
actually.
And it's like really powerful.
I
I think I can really relate to it in like
Yeah.
my life, and you know, it's like,
Are you being
It
sarcastic
really
with me?
hits deep.
Are you being
no,
sarcastic?
no. It's
Okay.
It's really deep, you know.
I guess it's pretty deep,
No.
actually.
I reckon Michael wins this round. It's
Ooh.
You know,
I don't
fair
know.
enough. I think you had a good list.
I can't judge because I was too indecisive to make lists, but I don't know. I think
I
agree
think
there's
I'm
more.
guaranteed to lose the 90s.
Okay.
All right, here,
Do you want me to go into it?
yeah.
Okay. Number 1, I've got Fantasy by Mariah
Ooh,
Carey.
okay.
Number 2, Livin' La Vida Loca by Ricky Martin. 3, I've got Waterfalls by TLC. 4, I've got Earth Song by MJ. And a controversial number 5, I've got Barbie Girl by Aqua.
Oh, I love her. Have you seen the music video for Barbie Girl and the guy with the fucking like eyebrows over his ears?
I don't think I have seen that, actually.
Oh, it's
You've
brilliant.
not, it's so good.
What? No
Yeah, watch that when I
Britpop?
get home.
No Blur, Oasis, Pulp.
Is that,
Is that-
I,
is
I,
that
don't- I
pop?
wouldn't put that pop though.
I'm not
Like,
like, I'd
I
have
know
like
it's
common
called
people
Britpop.
up there.
I call them people.
I
I'll
don't
say
know. Or what?
I think Blur and Oasis are more
Like, I think of them as like
rock
rock.
or indie
like-
rock.
I don't know.
I know it is popular music,
Yeah.
but like I just didn't think of.
I get what you
I'm,
mean.
I'm going for like generic pop.
Mhm.
you
That's
know?
what I'm thinking of as well. So for my one, number 5, I Want It That Way.
Oh,
Backstreet
yeah.
Great
Boys.
song.
4, I've got Believe by Cher.
Love. I was thinking of putting that.
3, Black or White by MJ. Oh no. 2, I've got Do What by Miss Lauryn Hill. It's kind of,
I was thinking that, but I didn't know if it was.
I didn't know
pop.
as well. It's kind of more of a rap, but
Yeah.
at number 1, I don't even know if this is pop at all, but it's You Get What You Give by New Radicals. That's more rock, isn't
I
it?
don't think I know that.
You know that?
No, I don't know that.
It's a good song,
Don't think
but it's kind of more rock than pop. But it's
yeah.
according to online, it's pop. So
Yeah, I've got
sticking with
one
that.
on my 2000s that I don't know if it's pop or what.
So which list do you think?
I'll have to go with Jack on this one.
It's got
I
a
think
Barbie
I think
Girl.
you went too obscure for pop music.
Was
I
it?
think there's so many like massive like pop hits of the
I'd say
90s.
90s.
that are-
I struggled the most with my 90s list, to be honest.
but
Yeah,
like
same.
even like
There's a reason I've got Barbie Girl on it.
Britney, you know, Mariah Carey.
I don't
Yeah.
know Mariah Carey.
All right. I don't know. I think I know Brit. I think still no Britpop. I mean, I don't know. Would you count "Smells Like Teen Spirit" as a pop song?
No.
But
No.
it was so popular. It took over, and it
I
sort
know.
of
See,
fits into
But in
some of
this
the
in
themes
this
of pop,
context,
right?
in this context, we're talking about pop music as a genre.
yeah,
Like it doesn't really fit.
like
into-
not just popular music.
Yeah.
Because then I could just put my top 5
Yeah,
favorite
exactly.
songs of all
Aye.
time.
Yeah.
So I
Pretty
feel like
much.
I'm trying to be generic pop.
Yeah.
All right. What you got for the 2000s?
I've got Ponder Replay by Rihanna, Rock Your Body, Justin Timberlake, Eenie Meenie by Sean Kingston and Justin Bieber, Can't Get You Out of My Head, Kylie Minogue, and then Hey Ya by Outkast, which I think is pop.
Yeah,
I forgot
I
about
think
that.
that's
would-
pop.
If I remembered that one, I would have put that as well. When I think of Outkast, I always just think of rap.
Yeah,
So
same.
Mm-hmm.
my number 5, I've got I Got a Feeling by Black Eyed Peas.
Oh yeah.
4, I've got Promiscuous by Nelly.
Oh, it's a great
I
song.
think I've got 3, I've got Tongue Tied. Number 2, I've got Unwritten, Natasha.
Oh,
Bedingfield.
Natasha Bedingfield.
Yeah. And number 1, I've got Valerie by Amy Winehouse.
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
Valerie
I,
has to
I
be
was
number
gonna
one,
put
right?
that. I was gonna put that.
I think only one that like rivals that is Rehab, also by Amy Winehouse.
yeah, yeah.
Or I don't know, like you have Gorillaz or Seven Nation
Gorillaz,
Army,
yeah. I
you
was
have-
thinking of putting them.
or even like stuff by the Killers. That's like such massive like.
You know
it's
what?
not necessarily. It's
They
pretty
are-
simple, but they're such anthems, right?
They are rock, but kind of in like a
Yeah, so
Different.
I'd say it's more pop,
Pop
rock,
rock.
right?
aye
I
pop
feel
rock.
like they
Yeah,
fit into it.
I think they do fit into it.
Mm. But yeah, I think
So this is the decider because we both have like
Oh,
1
yeah, we've
point
got
each.
one each. So this decides who's got the better pop ranking.
no, I'll have to go Michael for this one.
Ooh, unlucky.
Yeah,
I
it's
think they were
close.
both good lists,
Those
though.
are good
Yeah.
lists.
No,
I,
that-
I did like your list, to be fair.
and they were also completely different. Unlike
They
last
were.
time.
Yeah.
Last
No.
time we had like all our lists were pretty much similar.
I don't think we had a single song
I don't
the
think
same,
we did either.
which is quite surprising actually.
I know.
Mm.
See, that's just because there's so many
Exactly.
songs. It
That
was
shows
so hard to
How
choose.
broad.
Took me 2 hours.
Took me a
Fine.
while. It didn't take me 2 hours, but it took me a while.
Well, it wasn't 2 hours of just scrolling.
Oh,
but,
fair
like,
enough. Fair.
It took a while.
Yeah, I mean, I guess my only thing was like there's some such massive bangers that you miss. I think
Yeah.
they're not like the best songs, but that's not what pop's about. There's like they're fun and everything. I don't know.
I think I tried to go for songs that like I would listen to.
Yeah,
That was
like-
the same with me.
Or like if they came on, I'm like, I'm not skipping this.
Yeah. Aye, that was the exact same with me. I tried to not go with like super like overplayed ones.
Yeah. Like I was actually going through my playlist of what I have.
That's what I was doing.
Mhm.
I was going through non-stop pop and GTA. I can't lie.
I know. My dad brought out those now that's what I call music.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
He
I
put it
remember
in that,
them.
I was like, oh,
Oh my
I'm not
God.
going through
all the
this.
school discos. with it.
Right. Should we move on to some games now? You two have both
Yep.
got
Got
games.
some questions for
Uh,
us.
so should we start with Callum?
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
got
Get some
a
questions.
pop quiz
Oh,
for you.
let's go. Excited.
We'll see who comes on top. All right. First question. What is the longest running consecutive number one in the UK charts?
In the UK charts.
Yeah.
Do we get a hint when it was released?
I might give it away, but I'll say okay, 90s.
90s.
You might not think of it immediately. Not our quite of our generation.
Not our generation. Actually, can't even think.
I can't think. Is it like a UK song, or is it just?
I don't think so.
Isn't it?
I could be wrong though. but-
Right.
no.
Longest run.
What was the longest running number one?
I'll tell you how long it was. It was 16 weeks.
Right. That's tough,
I
actually.
genuinely have
That is
no
tough.
idea.
It was Everything I Do It For You by Brian Adams. It came from the
Would
Robin
not have
Hood
got
movie.
I don't think I've
Kevin Hilton
I've
Costner's.
never
even.
heard
I don't think I even.
I hadn't heard of it. It's 16 weeks. And then, who's the elder of the Oasis brothers?
No.
No.
But how much?
2 years.
I'm gonna say 3 years.
All right, you're closer. It's 5 years.
I did not know. It was
Okay.
that
I thought
much.
it was like
I
a
thought
tighter
they
gap
were
than
way
I'll say
that.
it's 2
Yeah.
points for Michael, 1 point for Jack. And then, what year was considered the summer of love?
The
69.
All the hippies.
Ooh.
If you're
Should
planning that
quick
too.
guess. No. Just because you
What's
looked at
your
me like
answer?
that, it's not my
Oh,
answer.
I could be trying to throw you off though.
He's not.
Summer of Love. I reckon it's like round about that time, isn't it?
I just heard summer and said 69.
Whoever's
Summer of
closest will
69.
get
I'm
it.
gonna say. Well, I'm
Okay.
gonna go more then. I'm gonna say 75.
Nah, 67. 1967.
Ooh, okay.
I was actually pretty close to
Yeah.
be fair.
Yeah, alright. The Rihanna hit Umbrella was originally written for which artist?
Beyonce. That's my guess.
When did that come out? Like 2000 and
It's like 2009,
like
10,
yeah.
something like that.
Who else was even about at that time? I'm trying to think.
I'm just thinking who wouldn't take that song.
Yeah.
So they've got to be bigger. So I'm going Beyonce.
I think Beyonce's a good guess, but I don't know who else.
I think maybe before Beyonce.
before
Well,
Beyonce.
I guess it's not Beyonce then.
Oh, say I'm just ruined it. No,
Shit.
I get to change my guess then. If he gets that.
I guess so. My mind is like completely
before
blank.
Beyonce.
Who
yeah.
else even is there? Oh, Britney Spears.
Yeah, you're right.
Right, now Jack has some
Jack, you have
questions for
questions.
me,
They hopefully
Callum.
they'll be a bit better than.
Okay. Mine's are easier. I think.
Ah, okay.
Okay. What is. So you've got to get all 5, and you get 5 points for getting the top answer.
Okay.
4th for the next goes down. What is the most streamed pop albums of all time on Spotify?
So,
What?
I'm guessing Thriller's there.
Thriller is not there.
Really?
I'm
On
guessing like
Oh, Spotify, I
Taylor
guess, yeah.
Swift, so maybe like
Oh, of course.
Reputation or something like that from Taylor Swift.
Taylor
Is
Swift is not there.
at all?
Not there.
What?
Is there someone we might consider maybe more hip hop and rap than pop, or like
Yes.
I
Oh.
say I don't know Drake's album, so I'll say there must be a Drake album there, or like The
No.
Weeknd.
The
I don't
Weeknd?
know the name
Do
of
you
it.
know any of them?
I don't
Is
know
it
the name of
Starboy?
his.
Starboy is
Oh.
number 2, so you get 4 points.
Let's go.
You can actually write it down.
Oh yeah, here we go. I just
What?
twisted.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Michael, you get 4.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think I can think of any.
Are we
I
thinking
was-
like recent?
There's 2 weekend ones.
2 weeks. Oh, I don't even
but,
know if
Yeah,
I don't
doubt
even
you're
know any
getting the other
weekend
one.
albums.
Starboy's the only one I know.
Okay, I'll give you another hint.
Okay.
The top answer is a ginger man.
Ed Sheeran. Is it?
Is it Minus or
I don't know what it's
Divide?
called.
It's Divide.
Divide.
Oh.
Is that what it's called?
Yep.
Divide. Okay.
You get 5.
I knew what the album cover was, but I didn't know.
So you've got number 1 and number 2,
Okay.
and there's another weekend one, a Dua Lipa one, which I don't think you're gonna get the name of,
Okay.
and an Olivia Rodrigo one.
The Olivia Rodrigo one's called Sour, is it? Is that it?
That gives you 3 points.
All right.
if you want
I think
eight.
I
Is the Dua Lipa one the one where she's like riding in a car on the moon or some shit?
What?
I have no
Is that
idea.
the cover?
What is
but
that?
the name of the thing sounds like that. Like it describes that kind of.
Riding car in the moon. What?
I don't think you're getting it though.
I don't think I am, you know.
I have no
What'd you
idea.
say the-
I know the
the-
songs. I don't know.
One of them was Dua Lipa, what was the other one?
Another
the other one's
weekend
another
one.
Oh,
weekend
right,
one.
okay.
I give up.
Do I
I don't
leave
know.
them?
I'll leave them.
It was After Hours by The Weeknd
Right.
Oh.
and Future Nostalgia
Future Nostalgia.
by Dua Lipa. I had no idea.
Were you very confused when I said that?
Yeah.
The album
Yeah.
cover's her like in a pink shirt. She's driving a car and she's on the moon. I know the cover, but I don't know.
Quite cool.
Didn't know the name of it.
Okay. Next one. What the top 5 artists with the most Grammys and Oscars combined.
Combined.
They must have
Combined.
won both. So
Right.
it can't be like Kanye West has won 30 Grammys,
Right, okay.
but he's not won an Oscar.
I'll say Lady Gaga. Is that?
That's a good
She's been in a
guess.
lot of
She's
movies.
not there.
Oh,
Really?
It's all of them.
are they for,
They've won Oscars
for
for
music
their
or?
music,
Alright.
like best
Oh,
original
right.
song and stuff.
Billie Eilish. That's where she.
She is not. She's
Really?
won 2 Oscars, but doesn't have enough Grammys to be
Oh,
honest.
Is Adele in there for?
Adele is in there. She's number 3.
All right.
She got that for Skyfall,
Mm,
and she has 16 Grammys,
Jesus Christ.
and that's third.
That's,
So
that's
you've
the
got to
third.
get, you've got to
Right.
get more than that.
Oh
What?
God. I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to think of Oscars. That's
Is
like,
someone like John Williams on there? Has he got a Grammy at some
No.
point? No.
I was thinking that too. I thought Hammer Hans Zimmer would be
Yeah.
there, but no, it's all actual artists.
right. What about Phil Collins?
Phil Collins is not there.
No.
Do you want a hint?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's a good hint? Oh, number 4 is a rapper, and he played himself in a movie.
Oh,
basically.
Eminem.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Got it for Lose Yourself.
No, you gave it away there. Who else?
So what's the score so far?
Callum has 6, 8, 13. You have 4. You've got to hit some catching up.
I know. My mind is just blank right now. I
I
can't
can
think.
give you a hint on the top one.
Pharrell.
Okay.
Is it Pharrell Williams?
Pharrell Williams is not there.
No.
The hint for the top, which might give it away.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I'm remembering the right guy. He is blind.
Oh,
Stevie
Stevie
Wonder.
Wonder.
Give me that, please.
Yeah,
please.
I'll give him that one.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Okay.
Make it closer.
Just give me that. This is all I've got.
Okay. I don't know what else I can give you for number 2 and 5. For number 5, the artist has a movie coming out pretty soon. Like a movie about him.
Right. So it's like a biopic. It's not like. Okay.
Yeah. Coming out pretty soon.
Oh.
Bob Dylan? I don't know.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Bob Dylan's number 5.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know. What does he have an Oscar for?
He wrote the original song for Wonder Boys.
Mm.
I thought it would have been Knocking on Heaven's Door.
Aye, he did that for
Yeah.
the Billy the Kid.
Yeah.
Aye.
That's what I assumed it was for. And the last one, well, number 2, you mentioned him not long ago.
Did I?
And in this, he has 22 Grammys.
I mentioned him.
Oh, is it Hans? Is it Hans Zimmer? No.
No,
No, sorry.
Not
Not in this
in
question,
round.
but like
Oh,
in a
right.
different. Oh, what?
Don't even know any hints I can give you.
Is it? Was it during the games or was it? A different bit.
I'm pretty sure you said it in your ranking.
Ooh.
I think so.
No, I check my rankings. That might be cheating.
His initials are B and S.
I'll be so
BS.
annoyed
I'm checking,
if
okay.
I know the name.
He has
Check my-
20
Fuck, I get it.
Grammys. and he won the Oscar for Streets of Philadelphia.
Oh, but Bruce Springsteen.
Yep.
Oh, my god.
That I should have gotten that one. That's terrible.
So it's now 13 to. Is that 14? 13 to
Oh.
14. You've made the
Shit.
comeback.
I know. Just because I pleaded to get that Stevie Wonder one.
Okay. I feel like this is. It's not that easy, but it's not hard. The artist with the most number one hits on the Billboard Top 100.
Right. The most number one hits.
Oh, surely it's like Taylor Swift. Must be. It's not.
No.
How, like, what's like the span of like time for this?
Drake. I don't know.
No.
Does it go back to
Inspiring.
like
It,
80s and
it
stuff?
goes back like
Right.
50s, 60s.
50, like
So, like,
Oh,
Beatles.
Frank Sinatra.
Beatles.
Oh, Beatles.
Beatles is number one.
Ah,
Let's
that's
go.
that's obvious. Oh, wait. Oh, well,
You've taken the lead, mate.
yeah.
Ah.
I've
So
bottled
how-
like a
No, I swear that happened last time.
10-point
Like
lead.
Lewis
It
was beating
did.
me by loads, and I just came back.
That is a few older ones.
Right.
Mm.
It's Elvis now.
Elvis is there. He's number 3.
Oh shit.
Just flying away.
I don't know.
Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones is not there. The last,
ABBA. Must be
3.
ABBA.
no. 2 of them are women, and 1 is a man.
Right.
And we have also mentioned him in this.
I've
Number
mentioned the man.
5 is the
Okay.
top of pop.
Right.
Oh, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Michael
Ah, yeah, of
Jackson.
course.
The last 2 are both female.
Female groups are just
It's just
Just
solo
women,
female
yeah.
artists.
Lady Gaga.
No. One of them I had in my ranking.
Oh, Beyonce, right?
Mariah
No.
Carey.
It was Mariah Carey.
Oh.
That's 4 points. My next time was going to be she has like the biggest Christmas song of all time.
I've already started hearing it.
Oh yeah, she's on Freezing.
Yeah, she is. Right, so what's left?
There's 1 left. And
And
it's
it's-
number 4.
Number 4. That's a woman, you say?
A woman. I don't know if this is a
Whitney
hint,
Houston.
if you know. No. She's from Barbados.
Oh, Rihanna.
Rihanna.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
How do we not mention
that,
Rihanna?
meant, that meant nothing to me.
That's what I was saying. Like, he got it. But you wrong. Okay. I've got 1 last. So,
Okay.
what are the scores right now? 8, 18, 21, 25.
Mm.
My math's terrible. 11, 12, 14, 16, 17.
Oh, I need to
Okay,
come back. I'm
you-
pretty
You
much
need to
gone.
make a comeback on this last one.
It's possible.
Okay. Most streamed Michael Jackson songs
Oh,
on
Thriller.
Spotify.
Must be number 1.
Thriller is number 4.
Is it
Bad.
Bad is not there.
Beat It there?
Beat It is number 2.
Let's go. What's number 1?
I'm blanking on Michael Jackson songs now.
I had.
Did you say bad?
Yeah, you said bad.
Okay. What is number 1?
I'm trying to look at my list. See.
From the number 1 song, I had it in my ranking.
Did you? I'll try and
If you
remember what that
remember
is.
it. I had 3
Billie
Michael
Jean.
Jackson.
Billie
It's
Jean.
Billie Jean,
Oh.
yes. Oh. I,
Yeah, I'm done.
I don't even think you can
can
go
go
back.
back.
you
come
physically
back.
not come back.
You can still get the last 3.
Oh, I'm hopeless.
Oh no, it's last 2 actually. It's only 2 left. Number 3 and number 5.
Black and white.
No.
Or is it black or I don't know.
Black or white. Hmm.
Do you want a clue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who can I give a clue for these? For the third one, I'm pretty sure this is the song he's known for when he does that lean forward.
Oh, right.
His like shoes are both in the floor.
The people like listening at home will be shouting on us
I know.
right now. We must look like such idiots. Like,
I feel like these are
these are the most popular songs
huge
of all
songs.
time.
Yeah.
like his third most popular is 777 million.
Jesus Christ.
So like these are songs you should be getting.
Oh God.
When I think of this song, I think of like the white suit, the hat.
I can picture it in my head. He's
Yeah, he's
when he's leaning at like a 45-degree angle.
Yeah.
Like,
if I say smooth,
smooth
criminal.
Oh,
yeah,
I was about to say smooth operator. That's not.
Smooth operator.
it's a great song though. Should I do
Oh,
the
That's
last
the last
one?
one.
I don't even know how I can give a hint. It's more older. like younger.
Right. Oh, is it? All right. Okay.
It's not like
It's
young. It's not like Jackson 5.
no. Okay. I was
but,
gonna
like,
say.
Hmm.
I'm thinking like Afro Michael Jackson sings this song,
Right.
Oh,
like Disco Jackson.
ABC.
No,
No.
That's Jackson 5.
I Want You Back.
That's Jackson
No.
5.
I thought you
it's
said
not
Jackson 5.
No, it's not
Oh,
Jackson
right.
5. But it's
So
like,
one is his first like solo ones.
yeah.
I don't even know if I know many songs from that time. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Don't know it. Should just both give up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is Rock with You, Michael Jackson.
I wouldn't have got that.
Really?
Oh,
No.
nah, I'm being humbled for this. So, yeah.
Okay.
So have I won that?
I think by a landslide,
Yeah.
yeah. And that last one, you got an extra, like, what, 12? And you were
I've-
already
I've
ahead.
bottled it.
Well, I mean, we both did
Oh.
pretty good, I think. So,
Right, yeah.
all right. Well, I think
That's us, is
I
it?
think that closes this episode of Straight Out of COGC. Thank you all for watching. Next week we'll be back to talk about indie rock.
Mhm.
Hopefully Lewis will be back from New York by then.
Yeah.
And yeah, hope you enjoyed. See you
Right,
later.
thank you very much.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Baby, I've been